gentleman whose name's up right now on the screen on the bottom left, I think. Here. And they asked me to eat Swedish meatballs. Now, I've decided today to make them properly, because I didn't know you had to have like a sort of creamy gravy with it. I always thought it was just cheese, and also this sort of pasta, which I've got as well. So, you know, here is a really nice slow motion of me pouring on the wonderful creamy gravy and some parsley. People were asking me where that comes from. It's a movie called Unlawful Entry with Kurt Russell, Madeleine Stowe and Ray Liotta. Ray Liotta plays this really evil cop in it, and he basically wants Kurt Russell's wife, played by Madeleine Stowe, and she goes and has a bath, and he's in the house and he's chopping up all the stuff, and he goes, "Oh, I've got some carrots and some parsley," and that's where I get it from, guys, in case you wanted to know, which you probably didn't. Jeff, we didn't want to know that, who cares? But anyway, as always, I've got the drink in the most awkward part of the fridge now. One of these guys asked for Coca-Cola and the other one asked for Lucozade. So I flipped a coin. Oh, and I wish I had the coin. I was meant to have had the coin here and make a really cool sound. So I flipped a coin. Oh, and it was rubbish. Why don't it go jing? Useless. You're fired. Anyway, I tossed a coin. And I said, heads, Coca-Cola, tails, Lucozade, and it was tails, so I got some Lucozade. Oh, look at this. Oh, sorry, I can't tap. I've lost me, this fingernail's gone. I'll try and do it with these. Do you remember, I don't know if you're as old as me, but when I was a kid, Lucozade was always a drink that made you better. So if ever you was unwell, your mum would go, "I'll go and get you some Lucozade." You drank Lucozade, it made you feel better. It didn't work really, it just made you feel better. It's all in the mind. But anyway. Oh, it's time to get this in your luggo. Sorry. That was making me fall asleep. In me luggo. Pink Floyd, The Glass of Tunes is here. Red through the brain. Oh, it's a lovely colour. Ah, luggo. Wait a minute. Luggo in this here. There you go. It's luggo time. Okay, I'm gonna have a drop of this. This one's the orange one, by the way. Cheers. is. She's back. Yeah, I forgot about you. Right, guys. I got the fork. I got to come forward a bit though. I want to see how good I've made this. Nice close up of me digging the fork into the meatball. It's sunk a bit, but that's alright. Oh, look at this. Oh, without a doubt, the best Swedish meatballs in the world. I'll challenge you, PewDiePie. I bet these taste better, and I'm making them with these noodles as well. Let me twist them around. I think I used Martha Stewart's recipe, I think, online. But this is the nicest Swedish meatballs that I've ever tasted. No one can make them better than me. You don't believe me? Come over and I'll cook them for you and you'll see. I did have napkins. Oh, where did I put them? Where did I put those napkins? My napkins have gone. It's like so annoying, you know. Bits of dirt and fluff and everything all over the floor. That doesn't disappear. That's there all the time. You never have to look for it, do you? But my napkins that I had on top of my PlayStation 4 are gone. And I want to know. And I want to know what Boris Johnson is going to do about it. About my lost napkins. Oh, guys, I can't tell you how good these are. Did you have a nice Halloween as well? We watched Texas Chainsaw. From like the 2013 one. Boy, is it a good print. It's really good. It looks amazing. They have like this red pool table. And it's red. It's like burning red out of the screen. And when he goes to the carnival, which was the bit I really wanted to watch it for, it's like all that colour is there. It's fantastic. So much better now. TV's really, really good. Much better black levels. My meatballs bring all the boys to the yard. Oh, where's the... Oh, I wanted some of the pasta. Oh yeah, I got a bit. Oh, it's gonna fall in it. Also a shout out to these two wonderful people that have just joined my Patreon. because, you know, I really, really appreciate it, because every little helps. Get it in there, son. Get it in there. Yeah. Yeah. Then, after that, we watched. I wanted to talk about Texas Chainsaw, though. It did annoy me. Because if you haven't seen it, what happens is, well, you know what happens in the first one, you know. Sally gets away and goes to the police. So the sheriff's there telling them to send out, you know, Jedediah. And then all of a sudden all these hillbillies come up. Go, right, you know, shoot everyone in the house. Burn it to the ground. And then one of them steals the baby off of this woman. And then murders her. Kills her. The guy who, you know, leads them all ends up the mayor. And all he does, he says, right, come on, let's just go and murder everyone and burn the house down. And then the sheriff will go, no, you're not doing that. And he goes, look, just shut up, we're doing what, you know. And I thought, you're supposed to be the sheriff, why didn't any of them end up in jail for murder? And then one of the characters survives and she's put in a freezer, and this cop who was told by the sheriff not to go into the house, he said, no, you stay put. So along comes the mayor, you know, this big bully boy, and he goes, no, go in there, off you go, you know. So totally ignores the sheriff, you know, this deputy. Goes into the house, finds this freezer in the basement, opens the freezer and the woman jumps out, and then he shoots her dead. And then the mayor goes, don't worry about it, it never happened before. Yeah, that's alright, don't worry, we'll cover that murder up as well. They're worse than the actual murderer himself, you know. I actually found myself hating him, you know, the mayor, more than Leatherface, you know. But yeah, that's a bit silly, really, and it's a bit silly, but you know, still a good film. I still liked it. I'm getting a bit worried actually, because these, I don't like, they've done 20 meatballs, and I still feel like I can eat all them and more. Oh, that's nice. So it's orange, but it still has that Lucozade little taste, you know, little kick to it. My gravy it looks a bit lighter, guys, with this. I think it's the lighting in here. It is darker than that. yeah, so that's what we'd watched first. Then we watched The Exorcist, which is still a classic even now. It's so good, especially when you know the little things that went on. When Reagan, the little girl, sort of backhands Ellen Burstyn, and she flies across the room and bashes into the wall. She really did that. They really pulled on the harness she had and really give it to her. Yeah, so there's also a bit with where the priest is listening to a recording, and the phone rings and he jumps out of his skin. And to get that reaction, the director fired a shotgun right near him, and that's why he sort of jumps, and it looks so, convincing. Yeah, it's really, really good. Great movie. And everything is real when they're like in the bedroom and it's like freezing cold. It is genuinely cold. All that steam coming out of their mouths is real. Because they left air conditioning units overnight to make it freezing in there. So that's all real as well. It's brilliant. Yeah, when you know about things like that, it sort of makes the film that little bit more special, Oh, guys, I told you I was getting worried because I genuinely could eat more of that. A lot more. Which don't know if that's a good thing, really, is it? Dropped it on my windshield. I think that's what it's called. Is it a windshield? Well, whatever. Oh, wow, I can't eat no more now. I'm just going to do this one last little bit. Absolutely delicious. Thank you for joining me, guys. I'll have one last little chuggaroony. Oh, so nice. Okay, thank you for joining me for lunch, guys. It was really good to see you, as always. I will be back tomorrow with another video. I might do the mic blowing and zipper sounds and everything for, I can't remember her name, Theatra's Poison or something, but she's a lovely woman. I think she's from Germany, and yes, I'll hopefully be doing that tomorrow. But in the meantime, have yourselves a wonderful, peaceful, day. I'll leave you with